Yo, what's up everyone? Felix from Nintendo Life here. And today we're here to look at 7 exciting games coming out in the month of May.
Hey dude, are you seeing this? Huh, that's new. Probably a software problem or something. Let me go take a look. There should be something under his seat. Ah, that's the problem. His hype meter's all the way up. It's probably because of Tears of the Kingdoms coming out this month. Turning this down should do the trick, so let's just try.
Hey everyone, Felix from Nintendo Life here. And today we're here to look at 7 exciting games coming out for the Switch in the month of May 2023. So without further ado, let's go. We're starting out with a game coming out the 3rd of May. It's Super Dungeon Maker. In this game, well, you make dungeons, kinda like in Mario Maker, but with Zelda-like dungeons where you can basically customize everything from how many levels there shall be to how many enemies and traps you want to put in the player's way. If you've ever wanted to create your own dungeons like the ones you see in classic 2D Zelda games, then this is your chance. You can play other people's levels, and if you want to play the very best there are, well, you can luckily sort by the most popular ones, and others can of course play your creations as well if you upload them. It also has this really nice pixel art style that, you know, it's like a modern take on old Zelda games, and you play as a chicken from a place called Hyrule. Wow. So get ready to play other people's dungeons and to create your own when Super Dungeon Maker launches on the Nintendo Switch the 3rd of May. Next up, we have Dokapon Kingdom Connect coming out the 9th of May. Get ready to ruin your friendships because Dokapon Kingdom is back. Originally released on the Wii and PlayStation 2, it's now getting a re-release on Switch. It's kinda like Mario Party, but it's an RPG, you have different classes, fight monsters, level up with XP, upgrade your weapons, etc. And the presentation, well, it just feels like a giant board game. The adventures take place on a giant map, where the further you go away, the stronger the monsters are. There's also tons of events that can happen on this map, cities that need help, travelers who has goods to sell, and a king that has different quests for you. The winner is the one who has the most money at the end. You get this by defeating monsters, or helping out towns that are in danger, or you can just gamble and hope for the best at a casino. It's just a really fun and charming experience that just keeps on giving the more you play. So get together your friends either on the couch or online when Dokapon Kingdom releases on the Switch the 9th of May. It feels surreal to say, but Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is coming out this month, the 12th of May. It's a sequel to one of the best games ever made, Breath of the Wild, and we've been waiting for years since the announcement of this game. It's reusing a lot of stuff from Breath of the Wild, yes, but it's also bringing so much new stuff to the table. Completely new mechanics like Fuse, where you can, combine weapons to make completely new ones. You have the Ultra Hand to make vehicles to traveling around the ginormous world of Hyrule. They're also adding giant sky islands, underground sections. The cities have evolved, you have new characters, new bosses. There's still so much we don't know about this game, but what they've showed, it looks absolutely incredible. It's one of the most anticipated games of all time, and me together with millions of people can't wait to jump into this ginormous adventure when The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom launches on the Nintendo Switch the 12th of May. The 4th game on the list is LEGO 2K Drive. A new LEGO game is on the horizon, and it takes place in Bricklandia. Take on opponents offline or online and try to seek out glory and lift the Sky Trophy. You build your own vehicles, and since this is LEGO, well, the possibilities are endless, with over 1,000 pieces to choose from when making these vehicles. You can make a chicken car, which can turn into a boat when going into water, or just make the car that you've always dreamt of making in LEGO. There's also an open world to explore, together with a story mode to conquer, and minigames to play. It's just been a long time since we've had a proper LEGO racing game, and this looks like it's going back to the roots. So get ready to race around in your LEGO creations when LEGO 2K Drive launches on Nintendo Switch the 19th of May. And next up we have Puzzle Bubble Every Bubble. The 1994 classic arcade game is back. Nowadays, we've seen tons of these bubble shooter games, but the original Puzzle Bubble was actually the inventor of this genre. Play single player or against an opponent, and for the first time in the series, there is a cooperative story mode playable with up to 4 players, together with a 2v2 match. And you don't need to sit on a couch to play together, you can also take on your friends online. This game is just pretty special to me. One of the only games that my father talks about playing when he was young was Bubble Bobble, which Puzzle Bobble was a spin-off from. And I myself grew up with a lot of Flash bubble shooter games, so it's going to be great to finally try out the franchise where it all started when Puzzle Bubble Every Bubble launches on Nintendo Switch the 23rd of May. And the 6th game on the list is a new game in the Warhammer franchise. It's Warhammer 40,000 Boltgun. Get ready to see buckets of blood as you kill, shred, and purge the enemies in your way. Warhammer meets the 90s first-person shooter formula, and here you play as a space marine who's on a mission that takes place all over the galaxy. The art style is just glorious. It looks like a modern take on the original Doom, which I'm just all here for. So get your bolt gun ready when this game releases on the Switch the 23rd of May. And the last game on the list is Cassette Beasts, coming out the 25th of May. In this game, you collect monsters and use them to fight other monsters in this indie open-world RPG. Yes, as you can see, it is pretty Pokemon inspired, but this game has many of its own ideas to set itself apart. One of these is fusing, which you can do with all the 120 monsters in this game. And if you take all the combinations into consideration, that's over 14,000 different outcomes. It works incredibly well. You would think with that many combinations, it would get very repetitive or doesn't work that well, but just take a look at this. I'm changing which monsters are fused, and all of the designs are just fantastic. Back to what this game is actually about. It takes place on this remote island where all these monsters roam. And to fight the monsters, well, you record them with cassette tapes and fight fire with fire. The art style is also a brilliant homage to the original Pokemon games, and the developers are not shy from the claim that, well, this is a Pokemon-inspired adventure, but they bring up a brilliant point. Let's take all Metroidvanias. Those games aren't just clones from the original Metroid games. Yes, they take the concept of those games, but then they build upon it, innovate upon it with their own ideas to make something that's truly awesome. And that is what this game is also doing with the Pokemon formula. And I'm really excited to try out this game when it releases on the Nintendo Switch the 25th of May. And there you have it. 7 exciting games coming out for the Switch in the month of May 2023. Are there any of these games that you're picking up other than Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Well, let us know down in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our website, nintendolife.com, for all sorts of Nintendo-related content. Stay safe, play some video games here in May, and I'll see you in the next one. Felix from Nintendo Life, out.